Hello, my dollies. This is Anstrivnia Delkini, and you're watching Anstrivnia Loves Obsequittal. Well, here they are eating. We've got my children, starting my two of my little dollies. We've got Kylie, and of course Poppy, the nanny in the middle, and Delilah there on the end, my little redhead. And in this episode, you're going to see our family grow. Yes, we've adopted all five of our babies now, and I'm so anxious for you to meet them. So as I said, on the left in the blue is our little guy, Kiley, and on the end is Delilah, and we adopted Delilah first, and then Kiley. And I'll introduce the others as I see them appear. And so they're just having some breakfast and they're about to head off to school. Poppy just cooked them some breakfast.
Yori bibna shoy. Slara vosh loma sloom.
I think this is another morning. Maybe it's the weekend. Kylie definitely needs to take a bath. I think it's the weekend. He doesn't seem to be in much of a rush. Now, where's Miss Delilah headed? Oh, here's our new girl. She's giving Serenity a big hug. Serenity's a precious little thing. Well, of course, they're all my precious little dollies. I just love them all. Well, Kylie's doing his homework, and then he better be rushing off to the bathtub. Heavens to Betsy. Bless their hearts. Oh, that looks like Yonder's from the orphanage. He comes to visit on occasion. He's my little pal. Isn't he precious? Oh, there's another little boy in there. I don't know his name, or I've forgotten. So Delilah's made some friends. That's terrific. I certainly hope Yonders finds his family soon.
Grashastavo. Brima Udius. Bibsa. Let's see. Saba Buffa.
Well, let's see. Is everybody here? We've got Serenity and Kylie and Delilah. Oh, we haven't got everybody in the family just yet, I don't think. Missing two. We ended up with 2 boys and 3 girls. The boys share a room and the girls share a room. I think that's a wonderful way to be. I think it's a good setup. We would have room to give everybody an individual room, but we'll wait until they're teenagers. But right now, especially since this is a family that we established. They need to get to know each other. You know, they haven't known each other since birth. So they all need to get to know each other, and we figure a good way to do it is have them share a room. They'll learn how to about sharing and being respectful of other people's properties, and there are a lot of good things that come from sharing a room. And then when they're teenagers, when they want to be left alone, lock the door. We'll certainly be ready for that. I saw Anzika go through that. She's a teenager now. And Twibby, they're both teenagers now. Then there's little Donnie and little Cavnara, who are the ages of my kids. But they're isn't it funny? They are the aunts and uncles of my kids. That's funny.
Chupa Yumbo. Kabla Yamito. Whoa! Shave a day. Galmuklavi.
Chimre Parlalidimp. Saya.
Now we have our new two. On the very end, the little blonde girl, that's Dulcinea. Isn't that a fabulous name? Dulcinea Delkini. And then sitting next to Abby in the black hat is little Kelly. So we've got Kelly, Kiley, Dulcinea, Delilah, and Serenity. Such beautiful names.
Galba Limna Glenk.
Now, I think Serenity there in the blue was having a rough time, and Abby was cheering her up. I think they have a hard time when a new kid comes to live with us. That's an adjustment. And I think Serenity was having a problem getting used to Dulcinea being around. I mean, it is a lot. I adopted those within about a week, the 5 of them. I mean, every day I would go and adopt a child. By about the 3rd one, I was good friends with the people at the adoption agency. Oh, Mrs. Delkini, come back for another one? Can't you get your fill? Of course, they knew us quite well, and they inspected the home and did all the background checks and everything. So they know we're perfectly acceptable as parents, and they appreciate that we're a little older and perhaps a little wiser too. But they love our stability. That's what they want. They want the kids to have a loving, stable home, and that's certainly what we can give them. And we're just so happy, so thrilled to be able to give them this loving, stable home. Bless their little hearts. Well, this is the whole gang. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not yet. Oh, there. Now, Serenity in the blue has just sat down, and then next to her with the dark hair is Kelly. Across from Kelly with the blonde hair is Dulcinea. And up from her, the blonde boy with the glasses, I hope he's wearing them, is Kiley. And then our first adopted is our redhead, Delilah. And everybody's different. They've all got their own little personalities and all that, of course. So we try to be on a good schedule Monday through Thursday, but of course it doesn't always happen that way. But what we would like to have is come home from school, immediately do your homework, run off to play until dinner. Come have dinner right at the table with the family. It's a family meal. And take a bath. And we have a set bedtime of 9 o'clock. And we don't want people up after 10 o'clock. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. Oh dear. Seems like there's always something throwing the schedule off. But we're pretty lax on Friday nights. We kids have to be in the house by 10 o'clock. Uh, be on the property by 9 o'clock. But if they want to hang on the jungle gym until 10 or so, that's all right. Of course, it's a little dark, but that's all right. But be in the house by 10 and off to bed, certainly not later than 11 on a Friday night, Saturday night. So we're a little laxer on the weekends, of course. And we'd appreciate if they get their homework done on Saturdays, but anytime, it's really for them to decide, but you can't always, you can't guess always what's going to happen. So there's a beautiful shot of our little Dulcinea. Oh, she's going to be a little heartbreaker. I can just feel it. But they all seem to be getting along well now. The girls are having some fun together, and the boys have joined a little club called the what's it called? I think the garden gnomes. I think, and it's for nature lovers. They might do a little gardening or fishing. The boys love the fishing. So they go down to the harbor and fish there. And there's one of my neighbors, Mr. What's his name? I still can't remember. It's the blonde man that came to say hello when we moved in. Mr. Björkson, I think. His first name's Bjorn. I'm pretty sure it's Bjorn. Well, he's a member of the garden gnomes. I don't know if he's the head of it, but it's just nice to know that these kids are supervised downtown at the harbor. I'm told it's perfectly safe down there, but it makes me feel better to know that the little guys are supervised. So they've got a little friend they're talking to. That's Kiley and Kelly. And that little friend, I think his name is Lucas. He looks like a cute little guy. So they just had a blast with this fishing. Oh, they came home and, oh, Mama, look at the fish we caught. Look, look. And they were so excited. They were just little things like guppies and goldfish and, oh, little things like that. They were just so proud. It was adorable. It was just darling.
Oh!
Aha!
Oh, super! Oh, that's all. Here.
There's an arm.
Yeah! Peaceful!
Well, there's my little friend Yonders again, having a chat with Kelly. I'm not sure they're terribly compatible, but hopefully they'll be able to become friends. You can never have too many friends. So we've got little Lucas. Lots of little blonde boys running around. Lucas and Yonders and Kiley. They're so cute. Kelly thinks he's kind of a tough guy. He's a little bit of a scamp. And he wanted to start a club that doesn't allow girls. And Avi was quite amused by that, and he said, "Hey, you could call it the He-Man Woman Haters Club." Of course, we had to explain what that meant. Oh, goodness. But he did form the club, and I think it's pretty cute. You know how boys are about girls at that age. And it's not really isn't really a woman haters club, but well, you know. But it's a nice club. We helped them make up the rules, and we made sure that nobody was actually mean to anybody, not girls, not anybody. You'd always be nice to everyone. And if you can't be nice, then just walk away. We don't encourage bullies, that's for sure. Now we had a little visit from Lorena's kids, the Twibby and Anzika and Kavnara and Donnie came by, and Abby had a lovely time catching up with Donnie, his youngest grandchild. He's just becoming a handsome little guy. Finally, everybody's eating together. It's hard to get everybody together, so this must have been on a Sunday night or a Sunday morning, maybe, Or sometimes you can catch up with them at breakfast on a school day, but it's a tight schedule. We're so lucky that Abby and I can sleep in, and Poppy takes care of the morning rush. So here we all are, and this has been Anstrivnia Delkini, and I'm going to bid farewell to you now. Thank you, my dollies, for joining me and my lovely family.